Time for a final. It's the 4x400 meter relay for women. United States seeking to defend the title they won in 2016. The first quartet will come from Poland. This is where we might see a little bit of work that's gone into the presentation. There we go, the Poles raising arms high.
Wyszkiewicz, Gaworska and Holub-Kowalik.
Maybe it's a good distraction for them to have a little think about this. What have the Italians got on their sleeve? Well, they're going to go the same way.
Folorunzo, Bazzoni and Spaccia. Lane 3, Great Britain.
Big cheer coming here for Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Beasley, Williams, Alcock and Clark.
A little bit disappointed with that. I would have done something a little bit more dramatic on home soil.
Well, we've got 3 more to see if anybody else has been putting more thought into their
Lane 4, Ukraine.
entrances.
Melnik,
Ukrainians are staying focused.
And Brashina.
They'll celebrate if they win a medal. Might be their focus at the moment rather than a presentation. What have the Americans got on their sleeves?
They've always got something exciting. Look at them.
Hayes, Moline, Wembley and Apollo.
Very conservative for the Americans there.
Having been in the Bahamas last year, I was kind of expecting to see something a little different. What are the Jamaicans going to do?
Jenkins, Russell, Leroy and McPherson.
A little bit of that Jamaican flair.
24 athletes introduced who will be taking on a leg each, which of course indoors in a 4x400 meters is slightly unusual for them because it's 2 laps of the track instead. .330.18. The University of Oregon is the fastest time of this year. Poland have Swiatek, Wyszkiewicz, Gaworska and Holub-Kowalik. Lukudu, Folorunzo, Bazzoni and Spaccia for Italy. Beasley, Williams, Alcock and Clark for Britain. Melnik, Kulmiuk, Rarashuk, Ryzhkova and Brezhina for Ukraine. Hayes, Moline, Wembley and Okolo for the United States. Jenkins, Russell, Leroy and McPherson for Jamaica. Nothing like a relay in front of a British athletics crowd. The eyes of the world are watching.
Yes, we do love a relay, as long as we can get that baton around.
On your marks.
So they're called into the blocks. It's the final of the 4x400 meters relay for women. Poland, Italy, Great Britain, Ukraine, United States and Jamaica.
Set.
It's a clean start in this first of the relay finals. And immediately the United States with Brunera Hayes have got out very strong on the outside in lane 5. The Americans actually champions 3 of the last 4 times in the World Indoor Championships. So they're defending the title that they retained in Portland. Ukraine have gone out well too. Jamaica are in 3rd place. And Great Britain's Megan Beasley is holding on there in 4th at the moment, but losing ground. Swiatek of Poland makes a move on that back straight. Still Hayes of America who leads.
Yeah, and it was nice to see those ladies really staying away from those inside lanes there so they don't get disqualified.
Well, it's really tight on the first handover in terms of where the competitors were standing. 51.56 is just outside world record time on the handover. It's the Americans now with the baton in the possession of Georgianne Moline, and the Jamaicans with Genevieve Russell are in 2nd. They didn't get the baton round, they had a faller in Portland. Poland, always dangerous in the relays, they were 2nd in 2016. They're in 3rd place at the moment, and Great Britain with Hannah Williams are back in 4th.
Yeah, and just so that people at home understand the rules, After the bell, the first bell of the first 200, that's when the next group of runners come into Owen.
Ooh, was there a problem for Moline there? Did she catch the curve and actually go off the track? That's going to be something that we look back on. It certainly made her mind go a little because she lost ground as well on the handover, and the Jamaicans are right up there now. Anastasia Leroy taking on Shakima Wimbley. Wimbley still holds the lead for the Americans. The Jamaicans currently in second, and the Poles third with Gavorska just running in the bronze medal positions. They go through the first 200 meters, and it's the Americans through Shakima Wimbley, champions 3 of the last 4 times, who have the advantage at the moment over Jamaica. There's a big gap now between that front 3. Are those going to be the nations that get the medals? Well, you never know in a relay. You don't know what could happen. You've got to get that baton round. You've got to stay, of course, on the track. Here we go with the next handover. 1,200 meters is done in 2:33.70, and that is fast. That is potentially world record pace here. So it's all on potentially for Courtney Okolo. So the question over Moline and whether she stepped out earlier could come to the fore later on. But for the moment, it's the United States who lead from Jamaica. Jamaica have Stephanie Ann McPherson as they hit the bell. Poland is still in third, and I think they're going to keep that third because these 3 are a long way clear of the rest. But it's the United States. Courtney Okolo, already a medal winner at this World Indoor Championships, and anchoring the United States in towards the home straight. A little move is made by the Jamaicans, but they're not going to get there. The United States are going to win the race and get the gold. Jamaica are second, and Poland are third. 3:23.86. It's a championship record, and it's a victory for the USA.
I must say I'm a little bit surprised that Jamaica was that close to the United States. It felt like when they were running in the heat that with Okolo and Shakima Williams, they would be way up in the front.
Well, celebrations, congratulations. The Poles, second in 2016. They have another medal to add to their collection in relays with the bronze medal there.
And Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 4th place with 3:29.38, and it's the season's best.
Well, the United States and another gold medal, and Okolo will have another gold medal, holding off McPherson and bringing the US home in that championship record mark. Convincing run from the quartet, who were of course the big favourites, and Jamaica have got the silver. But this is possibly the talking point. This is Moline now, who just had a stutter. This is the second leg, and here she just has to hold on very tight. I think from the angle we see there, she stays inside the track, but it was a worrying moment for her.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tony. I think she stayed in the track. It looked like she got closer to it, but got a little bit scared and made a correction.
There they are, the US with another gold. Jamaica have been disqualified for a changeover violation, so it means that there has been a reordering of the medals in the 4x400 meters women's relay. Poland up to silver, and Great Britain are now up to bronze. The United States, remember, with the championship record to get the gold. So for the second successive 4x4, there has been the Jamaicans failing to finish, and this is to do with the Jamaican there. They have to stand in position, and you can see the tussling going on, and you can see the track official actually there trying to push her back, and the runners are approaching, and that is a violation of lane.
Well, actually, this is the point I was trying to make early in the race, where I was trying to explain that for athletes, after the bell goes, you have to stay in your lane where the official puts you, otherwise you can get disqualified, and that's what's obviously happened.